Alright.
Inner circle.
Yep. Nothing to the right or left. So just
We got the cool music back.
Yep. And now we are back at the start of the game.
Gods. Gods. Yeah, how would you like to be these poor suckers?
Yeah, it's not going to go well for them. Brainstorming, I guess. Whatever. This should be enough to kill.
Fingers crossed.
I did,
Nah.
yeah. Well, I mean, this combined with this. And more dome. To the dome!
Boop.
Yep, that did it.
Oh, that should have done it on its own.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, this is a better place to grind if you're going to grind. Hey, what's this? Ooh. The wind-spun armor, which I don't think anyone here can use. Yeah. It's like the best heavy armor.
Oh, it's Humphrey stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which,
Humphrey.
actually, like, you could take it back and have it equip it to Humphrey.
Mm-hmm.
If only because, for some reason, and this goes back to, like, it's kind of a spoiler, he's the only character between Suikoden 1 and 2 whose equipment gets kept.
Sure.
So if you put that on him, it's like the best armor in the second game, too. So you've got him sort of ahead, you know? Anyways, let's check for more loot. Because it wouldn't be a final dungeon if there wasn't delicious loot.
And everyone go bye-bye.
Yep. And here's the point where we just don't care. There's going to be a lot of this between this and the last room.
I'm just gonna, like, imagine you hear outside, like, what's her name? Lecon.
Oh, that's not.
What? Did you just use the... No, I didn't use the rune! That was just the TV! Definitely wasn't the Soul Eater.
He's lying to me, I know it.
Nope. Ooh. Those are some frumpy looking dudes. They don't even look happy to be there.
Well, they're monsters. I don't think they're happy to be anything. And hopefully this will finish them off. I think their cousins back in Kaleka were weak to fire, weren't they? No, I'm thinking of a different monster, I think.
Either way, they're toast.
Yeah, they're weak enough to fire.
Get some extra levels here.
Yep. Also some money. I can now go back and, like...
That's true. Money never stops being useful.
Yeah, like, all the way to the end. And then there's this guy.
Oh, he was one of the sprites in the battle.
Yep, let's get rid of him. Yeah, like, to the very end of the game, like, if you're not grinding for it, money always has a use. Which I haven't. I've barely done any grinding whatsoever in the game.
Yeah, it's actually kind of refreshing that money is permanently important. That's a sign of a well-structured, like, you've built the game in such a way that you put sufficient rewards often enough in, and you made things expensive enough that you never kind of killed the value.
Sure. It's not like Final Fantasy VII where you master an all materia, sell it, and then you have money for the rest of the game.
Right.
And mastering an all materia really does not take much time. And then there's Ekadana? What?
I don't know, but it's not quite a person, not quite a bat, not quite a snake.
I don't know, but I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, I'm just dropping all my magic on the way there. Without spoiling too much, I'm gonna get to the end here, warp out, buy my last things, and then walk back off screen.
Get him.
Be truly prepared for the final boss. Because then we'll all be like around level 60 and go get our magic back. Yeah, this guy's gotta be 35k.
That's quite alright.
That's money. No, may as well. Every time I cast the Hell spell, Leknot just weeps.
Or just some random extended family member you don't know about dies.
Right? The 108 stars have got the 107, the 102 stars have...
Take one down, pass it around.
101 stars of destiny on the wall. But yeah, no, if you're gonna grind it all,
The floors are so shiny.
They are shiny,
but not on the carpet. Yes, you're guards. I know.
We're the guards. We're guards.
Dur.
And Black Shadow. It's nice that the main rune too never stops being useful.
Yeah.
So I think a couple of the games that I don't. And there's Suikoden 3. Maybe I just never figured out how you're supposed to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of messed up to where like the main character's main rune can damage your party.
Oh, weird.
Because like the damage radius on it was so big, they didn't kind of turn off.
Wow,
from the
Clue
fire.
I think hit for single-digit damage and killed an enemy.
I have not upgraded her weapon once.
That was terrific.
But yeah, like so his rune kind of is annoying.
These enemies would have been much better off attacking us all at once.
Right. Hell. Thanks for the 10 levels.
Oh, good point. Alright, so they have to charge in small waves until they burn through all of your health. Then attack him.
But then I have explosion.
Oh, it doesn't distribute based on... It's not number of guys to damage.
No.
Yeah,
what
then
is
they're
this, Mystic Quest?
Then they are just better off sending as many small waves. They're actually fighting you in about as optimal manner as they can.
Yeah.
Just enough people to keep you from using your single target insta-kills. But just enough to kind of force you to burn through your AoEs. Well done, enemy forces. Well done.
Yeah, but they didn't account for the fact that I can leave, go rest up, and come back, and the world isn't any closer to destruction.
Oh, then clearly what they need to do is, like, split their group in half, have halves let you go through, and then just pile up a bunch of enemies in the back end and not let you escape.
Clearly what they need to do is go home. That's the only way they come out of this alright.
They tried going big and it didn't work.
They tried. It was called the Scarlet Moon Empire. It didn't work.
They should have gone with a better name, like Beer Blanche.
Premier L'Amour. I can never remember what the third one is.
No one can. Even the game, you just like go talk to somebody like, I know we're called like a Karn or something, but we had a really weird name a month or two ago.
I haven't even like touched Crowley's magic. We're okay on spells.
Yeah, why didn't you spend money to level up his attack?
He's in the back?
Yeah.
That's why he's in the back.
He should be in the front. He's short range.
I'm not gonna do it.
How else is he gonna stab people?
Yeah, I mean, 258 non-crit's not bad.
No, yeah, maxing out the 3 people in the front is
I think that was the way to go.
a good idea.
Good thing I had the money for it.
Barely, but yeah.
Yeah, ever so slightly. Anything over here? No.
Come on.
Oh, dude, it's not necessarily endless, but it goes on a while. There's a lot of this happening.
Does that do it?
No.
No. This doesn't.
Yeah, Black Shadow not so good anymore. But that's okay. It's still decent.
Sure. Alright, we're starting to get not so much experience from these guys.
Yeah. It's starting to be not worth.
I was going to say, they're automated fights, or we would have the let go option.
Yeah. Oops. There we go.
Yeah.
Still a little more. I hope you like my strategy, viewers.
At least you're getting money out of the deal.
Yep.
Precious money to use at that extremely expensive but nice shop back earlier in town.
Yeah. So while we're here and just kind of going through mind-numbing forced encounters, it's worth mentioning a little bit about taking your file into the next game. I think you can take any file from any point in the game in.
Okay.
But whether you save Remy or not does have a little bit of an impact on the way things play out
For
in the second game.
Suikoden too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that sort of Mass Effect did it as well, and that's kind of the example people always go to, but this was obviously well before it.
Yeah. And it was to a much smaller scale because it's all optional. Like, basically recruiting McDowell in the second game is completely optional. He's not one of the 108.
Right.
Which is something the second game started to do. They started having a few characters that were
Aren't.
out of the way
Right.
and completely optional and didn't count against you if you just didn't feel like,
Which is cool.
going out.
It's
of
also
your way
neat
to
that
do
you
it.
would recruit people who aren't, like, chosen ones.
Sure. A couple of randos in there. Why not?
Because that's always something that in story writing is a little weird when you have to kind of just wave your hands and say these are chosen individuals, that they matter more for some reason or another.
Sure.
Like a really well written tale, the people matter because of what they do, not because of some arbitrary, like, we have decided you're important.
Right.
So anytime a game kind of lets you recruit individuals beyond that sphere, I always think it's neat. And I know we mentioned it earlier, but obviously part of what enables you to do stuff like this was decoupling games and game saves. So the previous technology, like all the early cartridges, they couldn't, your copy of one cartridge couldn't really interact with a copy of another, so you couldn't really do anything like this. But
Sure.
with the PlayStation and then with later systems, obviously your saves are, in this case, on a memory card. The new games, they were on like hard drives. Now you've got that data, it's accessible, you can, you can do stuff with it. Not just here with like saves and migrating stuff from game to game, but there were even like the cool accessories like the Dex drive. You could take your saves, pull them off, like hex edit them on the computer, do all sorts of interesting things.
Yeah. Alright, well, now Crowley's one-shotting everything.
Yeah, someone's gotta. It's time to bring the shred. You're just like walking through the castle and he's just playing guitar the whole time.
Right. Willy Wah!
That's alright. Dude's got the skill.
Oh,
Shred
he does
away.
have the skill. Crowley's just like, I don't need anybody else.
He did swallow 100 runes.
Also, his staff is a lot cooler than Luke's was.
That is true.
Swank staff.
I mean, they made it very clear that he's... Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that... Oh, finally! One of these corners, like, direction things has a thing.
Right. No one else that can use it now.
Why not?
Not like the full
It'll
helmet
help
was,
for some of the AoE.
Yeah, it's not like the full helmet was doing anything for her, really.
Okay, cool.
We get...
Power ring?
Is that more attack power?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, well, I'll sacrifice a bit of the
2
defense
points of defense, yeah.
for the extra... For the guy who's only doing physical attacks.
I was gonna say, gotta max out that power if all he's doing is,
Which is better? That's a downgrade. That's
There you
an
go.
upgrade.
Okay, so even better. Gave a chance to boost somebody else.
And do you need the... Can anyone else use this, really?
Yeah,
Not him, not him. I guess you.
why not?
Over the silverlet. Alright.
Cool.
What is his strength at now? 396. Yeah, buddy.
Alright.
That's gonna be fun.
So what say we save here and find out what's at the top of the castle next time?
Yep, because this is the last little area before the end.
Exciting.
Yep. So yeah, between now and then I'm gonna leave the tower, gonna go, upgrade the main hero's weapon, buy a couple pieces of armor, all that kind of good stuff. Hand off the last couple things that I have to hand off, and we'll meet you right back here.
Just be sure to be careful when you do get onto the roof. It might be windy.
Ah!